Remember when I was young, somebody explained this to me, and I live this way, that I have time to give. I have moments and I have tokens to give people in my life. When I think about my 4 kids, here's what I've realized. It is important for me to be there for the big things, but it is equally as important for me to be there on a consistent basis for them. I ask them questions about their friends. I ask them questions about how they're feeling. What happens is I take these relational tokens and I put them in their pocket. Same thing is true in your marriage. That when you're consistent with your spouse, you're building the kind of relational equity that gives you the opportunity to consider each other, to spur each other on. You see, we got 4 kids. There's sports, and there's church, and there's school stuff. And I have to slow down with my wife and make her the priority often. Because in our world, too often, this is a transit world, isn't it? That to have literally 4 times in a row that the same people get together and look each other in the eye and encourage each other and point them to Jesus, you're putting change in pockets of your brothers and sisters in the body of Christ. And it's giving you the ability like you didn't even know you had to be able to consider them, to look them in the eye and say, I can tell you're not okay, to be there for them. When the tragedy of all tragedies happens in their life and you might not know what to do, but you know them well enough to sit with them and to be there for them, to spur them on. When you see your brother who's about to go the wrong way in his marriage, to look him in the eye and say, God has a better outcome for you in your marriage, for you and your wife. God has a hope and a future for you. For you mentors to look at a teenager before they make mistake after mistake after mistake, to look at them after the first couple ones and say, no, this is not gonna define you. I'm gonna spur you on towards love and good deeds. But none of this will happen if we don't stay in the habit of meeting together.